Okay, time to bring in the man, Jake Ciely, the senior fantasy writer and award-winning analyst for The Athletic, which, by the way, is my favorite sports webpage. Hey, Jake, quarterbacks are so important in fantasy, but where were you back in the summer when it came to guys like Pittsburgh's Ben Roethlisberger, Russell Wilson, and Jared Goff?
Mostly the only one in that conversation that I was interested in was Russell Wilson. Basically, Ben Roethlisberger and Jared Goff can be inconsistent. And nowadays in fantasy, if you don't run, you have a major hit against you. The only quarterbacks that we really see in that top 10 conversation these days are ones that are throwing like Tom Brady and Matthew Stafford. And they're very few and far between because if you look at the rest of the list, you add the rushing yards, and that carries way too much value these days. So something to keep in mind for 2022, you probably want a quarterback that runs at least just a little bit.
Well, Washington's defense faces Vegas quarterback Derek Carr this week. He struggled against good defenses this year.
Yeah, he has at times, and he's also shown some upside for a 300-yard game, a couple touchdowns here and there. Deshaun Jackson now with him has certainly helped open things back up. But with no Darren Waller, you have to be concerned about this team this week. So, Derek Carr could be in play. Maybe in a deeper league, 12-team, 14-team league, but unless you're looking for that upside, see, he comes into a play if you're looking for a boom or bust type of play. If you're looking for a quarterback like Derek Carr, who has finished as a top 8 quarterback this season multiple times, but understand it's a boom or bust where it goes wrong, and against the way that the Washington defense has been playing, he could finish as the 20th best quarterback this week and really hurt your team.
Which is what Washington fans are hoping for. Hey,
yes.
You've always liked Antonio Gibson, and now that Washington is running the ball 500 times a game, he seems like a fantasy steal.
He really has been. Honestly, if you look at the beginning of the season, there's a lot of people that were taking him in the second round hoping that this would be what we got from him. The injury sidelined him for a while, really kind of derailed his season as a whole, but whether or not that shin still bothers him a little bit doesn't look to be, and Washington's giving the ball like it's not an issue. You're talking about 25, 30 touches a week. If he continues this for the rest of the year, you're talking about an RB1, which is a top 10, top 12 running back, and you can't go wrong this week, especially because the Raiders have one of the best matchups for running backs, one of the worst run defenses.
Logan Thomas is back from his injury. Is he a top 10 tight end?
He is, if he's 100%. It looks like they were easing him back in with that first game, and he came out healthy, which is what we wanted to see. But as we know, earlier this year, it was only 3 games, but he scored double-digit points in all 3 games for the tight end position, which is rare for tight ends to do. You're talking about the Travis Kelce's, the Darren Wallers of the world are the ones that do that. So Logan Thomas immediately, if he is 100%, and it looked like he was okay in that game, and he gets his full snaps this week, he is a top 10 tight end once again.
All right, so who's your sleeper this week?
He had a bad week last week. Actually, the entire Eagles team had a bad week last week, but you can go back to trusting and put them right back in your lineup. Both Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith. It's a very tasty matchup this week against the Jets, who just gave up a big touchdown to Brandon Cooks in that offense with the Texans. So if you're looking at being concerned about Hurts and Devonta Smith, don't be. They're going to bounce back nicely.
Well, we'll be talking about the Eagles a couple of times before the end of the season. Jake Ciely, follow him on Twitter, listen to his podcast, and watch him every week here on The Huddle.